right now, we got...
At 651 pounds, standing at 6'7".
Definitely.
From the avenue of the strongest in New York City, I give you the Colossal
Mike Law, almost at 7 feet tall. Wesley,
I don't know if you need new spectacles there because this man is not that big, but he is quite a fierce competitor. He was billed at 657 pounds. That's bloody crackers.
Did you not hear Nimrod Texiera give you the stats?
Well, I did hear Mr. Texeria here give me the stats there, but those stats were clearly flawed. I don't know who's working the sabermetrics department at NAX.
Does Nimrod look like the kind of person who would lie?
Well, he looks like quite a character, but 657 pounds. That would be like some Savage times 2 there.
Well, I will say this. It doesn't matter if he was 675 pounds and 7 feet tall, because this next competitor will still be a threat.
And you know who we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen?
Weighing over 400 pounds from wherever he's well pleasing. The Superstar, ladies and gentlemen, this is Whiplash.
I gotta say, legitimate badass.
Absolutely. One of the most crazy people you'll see in the history of professional wrestling, ladies and gentlemen, Superstar Whiplash. He is bloody crackers. I mean, this guy will do anything. He'll use his body in all types of ways. He has no concept of pain on himself, only on his opponents. And a high-flying, death-defying mental patient, Whiplash, Superstar Whiplash, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he's an absolute dandy when he's involved in the match there, an absolute super entertainer. Can we just agree on that, Mr. Wonder?
Right, looks like Mike Law has some things to say. Whiplash just made Texiera get off the canvas with a look. That's how intimidating he is.
Absolutely.
He also comes from one of my favorite neighborhoods in the world, which is wherever the hell he wants. Great place to live. I gotta say, the real estate out there is really doing well.
I imagine it is there. Wherever the hell I walk there sounds like a fantastic place to be there.
All right, why is the ref checking Whiplash like this? I mean, I gotta say that's kind of a bias.
Hey, you gotta give him a proper check up there, make sure he has no foreign objects, as it were.
Uh-oh, wait a second.
And Mike Law has something to say here.
The main event in tonight's show should in fact be me, because I am a main event caliber athlete. Something that most people in this crowd wouldn't know anything about. See, my gear alone is worth more than each and every one of you people that are sitting out here.
And ladies and gentlemen, look at Whiplash there, having a laugh, reclining as it were like he was in a hammock in the Bahamas there.
Tag partner you rely on? Guess what? He's not here tonight, and he's not going to save you from me kicking your ass.
Big words there from Colossal Mike Law. Hey, Superstar Whiplash.
Mike Law has every right to express his opinion if he has a mic in his hand.
Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen.
Mr. Texiera thought it was appropriate to give him the mic, and I agree.
Ooh, we're shaking it up.
Mr. Texiera there.
All right, here we go. I believe there's as usual, good 15-minute time limit to our matches here at NAX.
Absolutely, yeah. And we'll see these two fantastic athletes square off. I've not seen Whiplash take on Colossal Mike Law.
Look at Whiplash trying to get a rise from the crowd. I don't know how I feel about this, Wesley.
Whiplash does not need any affirmation from the crowd, as it were. He'll do whatever he wants to do in that ring if you let him, and if you turn your back from him. And I know that Mike Law loves to talk to the crowd there and divert his attention there.
Well, I mean,
not realizing.
Mike Law is a great competitor, and sometimes he uses intimidation and talking to the crowd, getting them behind you, or doing, arguing with the crowd in front of your opponent makes your opponent think you're not paying attention.
Absolutely, and Whiplash there, working with the crowd with more non-verbal communication, putting the finger up, letting everyone know he's in the ring and ready for a bloody go here. And he's going to have a go here in the ring there as they lock it up there.
A test of strength going. You know, I don't know. The Whiplash that I love is the one who comes to the ring not giving a crap about what these people have to say, if you can call them people. Especially people out in Clifton, New Jersey.
And the wrist lock pressure's being applied there as Whiplash reverses it quickly and now turns the tables. And Mike Law turning the tables of his own.
Yeah, I mean, these two are twisting and turning each other. Great sequence.
I saw that. You saw it. I won that one.
And Colossal Mike Law again talking to the crowd here.
Mike Law is having a dialogue with this audience, and you know, it must make Whiplash feel a certain way. If you're fighting against someone who's not even paying attention to you, that has a psychological effect on you.
Absolutely. And Mike Law here on the receiving end of
that chicken wing.
There.
Here we go. You know, Mike Law taking his time here to basically pull the life out of Whiplash.
Yeah, but Whiplash has been here before many times. I mean, if you think you got him in a headlock in some kind of dominant position, ladies and gentlemen, you really need to submit this guy with pain and suffering.
Well,
any shot against Superstar Whiplash.
I don't think you're giving Mike Law enough credit here for his decision here to try to get Whiplash off of his feet. You don't want Whiplash on his feet.
Absolutely. Whiplash on his feet is just as dangerous as Whiplash on the floor, grappling, wrestling, as it were. He has all types of tricks up his sleeve, and he will utilize all those tricks at any match at any given time. So Mike Law always in danger of Whiplash.
I gotta say, I'm liking Mike Law's approach to this fight. It's much more aggressive.
Mike Law absolutely has been aggressive out of the gate, trying to set the tone of the match, and so far he has been successful.
Usually, you know, I'm agreeing with how Whiplash is his behavior, but wait.
And now Whiplash turning the table there. All those...
That was about 20 arm drags we saw there.
Absolutely. All those arm drags amounted to Whiplash in a dominant position. Right now, looks like Whiplash having a bit of fun with the commentators here.
Well, yeah, I don't need him coming over here. We know that much.
Whiplash in the corner right now. Mike Law's trying to take advantage. Whiplash again. You know, every time you think Whiplash is in some kind of a dangerous position, he's been there before. Even now, ladies and gentlemen, that was a bloody tough maneuver against Whiplash.
Sort of a code breaker sort of deal.
Whiplash still resilient, kicking out, only a 2 count.
I say, I'm extremely impressed with Colossal Mike Law's performance here tonight. And he's answering everything that Whiplash has.
Absolutely. Mike Law with a short approach to everything here tonight. Just come quickly up on, aggressive, not trying to feel out his opponent, not trying to let Whiplash do anything. And just, you know, honestly, Colossal Mike Law has been dictating the pace and the tone of the match with his approach. It's correct, Mr. Wonder.
It's clearly effective. Like I observed before, I think Whiplash, for some reason, is concerning himself with the opinions of the people here in attendance, and it cost them.
And we got a packed capacity crowd here tonight in Clifton, New Jersey, and they're putting quite a show on here, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, clearly Whiplash is not out of it.
Never out of it is Whiplash. Superstar Whiplash, always a tough competitor. Quite difficult to ever say that he's out of a match, as we've seen in the past. Whiplash is hurt, whether he's playing possum or not, and he turns it around in a second and is in a dominant position and wins the match, as you see Whiplash there kicking out.
Yeah, Whiplash is absorbing a lot of punishment here from Mike Law. You gotta wonder if Whiplash is ever going to get in a dominant position in this match, long enough to keep it anyway.
Absolutely. I mean, as far as this match is going, ladies and gentlemen, Mike Law clearly has been the dominant factor in this match here. Now he's having a laugh with the crowd.
Well, when you're that dominant in a situation, you can do that, Wesley.
Absolutely.
You probably have never been that dominant in any situation.
And they got the crowd doing a wave here, and a big knee to the back of Supastar Whiplash there.
Yeah, I think the crowd is being a little bit disrespectful to Mike Law, doing some wave here while he's in there putting on a performance of a lifetime.
All day. That's what I do. That's what I
That's right, Mike Law telling these people.
And Whiplash with a big kick to the midsection there, but an uppercut. And Whiplash bloody thrust outside of the ring.
Unbelievable. Mike Law treating Whiplash like a bag of garbage. Just tossing him out of his ring right now. It is his ring. Whiplash is not trying to get counted out either. Looks like he still wants some.
Absolutely there. Whiplash making his way back into the ring here. A Colossal Mike Law putting the pressure on from every which way, ladies and gentlemen. And there it is again. Mike Law really has...
that was a beautiful suplex. And, I mean, you can feel...
Still not enough, though, for Supastar Whiplash. You've got to inflict some pain and suffering upon this man in order to tag him.
That is very true, but you can tell Whiplash's demeanor right now. He's feeling it, man. He's feeling the effects of this match. And I don't know if he's going to get out of this one. Definitely not with the win, just hopefully intact. Yeah.
Absolutely here, as this match is going on. And Mike Law clearly has been dominating this match. Absolutely, and
wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, 5 minutes left in this contest.
Oh, look at this.
This has been a 15-minute match here. And to be honest, it's been all Mike Law for most of this match.
Yeah.
85-15. And here's Whiplash trying to mount some kind of a go here. He's going to have a go with him in the center of the ring. A big kick to the midsection there. An attempt at an Irish whipping and a reverse there by Mike Law. And a big flying shoulder block by Supastar Whiplash.
I mean, this is a war of attrition at this point.
Absolutely. Whiplash never out of a match here.
I mean, clearly Whiplash... Oh! Whoa! Whiplash is pulling this thing around somehow. You gotta love the fighting spirit Whiplash has in him. Yeah, well, I mean, he's now putting on some offense, but not enough to put Mike Law away just yet.
Absolutely, and as the time clicking down in the match here, only a few minutes left.
That's right, we did hear that 5-minute warning.
Absolutely, and we're about at 3 minutes and 17 seconds left in the match here, and one of these guys is going to have to get a pinfall. It's going to be...
look at you, Father Time. Oh.
Absolutely, I'm paying attention to these things here.
You think you're better than me, Wesley? Pay attention to things.
They got plenty of time left there, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, look at that massive
left in the match, and anything.
Pay attention to that, Wesley.
Absolutely. I've been watching perhaps too much.
Whoa.
Too much NBA there.
Oh, that was...
And ladies and gentlemen...
That's a wrap.
And ladies and gentlemen...
That's over.
That was...
The timekeeper.
And ladies and gentlemen, that was...
The timekeeper was just in shock of what he saw.
The timekeeper perhaps is back at the bar having a drink too many there, but the referee clearly called for the end of the match there, and where was the bloody timekeeper? I don't even see him there.
Mike Law dominant in the situation.
Man, Mike Law there had a bloody thrashed Whiplash there in front of the home crowd here.
Oh, I embarrassed Mikey Whiplash in front of his trainers. Fast forward to 2021, and guess what happened? No. Well, you'll be a loser for life, so I don't have to worry about that.
And Mike Law here really having a go with the crowd.
Good.
So, in doing so, being the honorable person I am, I'm going to shake your hand. I'm an honorable guy. Why don't you shut up and just suck as a team?
And Mike Law here wants to shake the hand of Superstar Whiplash. Perhaps not a good idea there.
He knows what to do. Right here.
I'd rather see them punching each other, but it is what it is.
Shake my hand, loser! Loser!
And Superstar Whiplash will have none of
Whoa,
it.
whoa, whoa,
What's
whoa, whoa!
going on here?
What is it?
And what is going on here?
Here we
ladies
go.
and gentlemen? And these blokes are
Imperio
they bloody thrashing everyone.
right back in the ring.
Oh, it's an odd insult to injury there. Whiplash getting a bloody thrashing here in the ring. These guys are completely out of control. Where's the security?
Mike Law's putting up a fight at least.
And what's going on? Mike Law.
Oh!
Just Mike Law caught.
Anastasia Morningstar with a super kick to Mike Law's face.
Unbelievable.
That ended that.
And what's going on here?
Oh, Whiplash also feeling the effects of that Samoa drop.
And ladies and gentlemen,
Miss
I'm not sure what's
Morningstar.
going on here with the NAX security as they're bloody running rampant in NAX here.
You know what?
This is a
Imperio,
bloody disgrace.
Imperio, Rey, Calitre, El Dragon, and Anastasia Morningstar have now intimidated the security enough that they're not even trying to stop them.
That's bloody insane there. That El Dragon.
These three-
That man, he's a bloody maniac.
These three are running roughshod tonight.
They just bloody thrashed Whiplash, and here he is in the center of the ring after a bloody
I
thrashing.
mean, Whiplash was in no condition to take a beating after that
And so-
beating he took by Mike Law.
And Mike Law's having a go there. Mike Law is well, you have to. El Imperio
You can
there.
expect me to get it right.
Well, you know that,
I got it
well,
right.
You know, I was keen onto El Imperio. I knew who they were bloody before it happened because I saw.
Wait a second, we still got some action in the ring happening,
Absolutely
and a
there.
stunner. Well,
And Superstar Whiplash there has turned the tables.
I
here.
guess Whiplash won the war. That, you know, you can lose a match, but if you can stand up at the end of it and deliver a punch and the person just beat you, you get some of your pride back.
Absolutely. That was a bloody thrashing, and these guys are out of control there. Yeah. El Imperio coming in here, making a mockery of
El
NAX.
Imperio.
Excuse
Get it
me,
right,
Mr. Wonder
Wesley.
there, but these guys are bloody destroying the absolute fabric of NAX there. They're coming in with no regard for law and order, as it were, and just bloody thrashing about everyone in the ring. And what's going on with the security? I'm worried for my own personal safety after the match there.
You should be.